Yo, 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 what's up? What's cracking? You rocking with your boy, the thinking deacon, the sinister minister, the Rabbi Raymond Noodle, the chaplain of fried chicken's ass rice, the thinking deacon. Y'all know who it is. It's Fatcat, and I'm down here with my dog, Roof. Y'all know who it is. It's T. Something like Bills. What's cracking?
Hey, what's up with you?
Nothing much, man. We want to welcome everybody right now that's watching. Everybody, give me that preacher voice, man.
Everybody
to the Fatcat Show Network VIP Lounge, where only the hottest, it's the hottest podcast show in the world. That's right, VIP Lounge Fatcat Show Network. And if you watch it right now, that means that your access pass has been granted. Boom, y'all know what's up. But anyway, first and foremost, I want to get into some choice. Right quick. And it was something that I saw on TikTok that very, very much disturbed me. I saw a video of this pastor, right? And the narrative was this, that he had $30,000 worth of equipment stole from his church. And so, and he handled it in a certain way. The video, I couldn't get the video because it wasn't on YouTube, but I got the audio. And we're going to take a listen at this and tell me what you think if your pastor was to handle something like that. Because, you know, we as Christians, the part about us that we talked about the most is being an example. You know what I'm saying? Living your life as an example. So do you think the pastor handled this correctly? Take a listen.
Someone broke into our church and stole close to $30,000 of equipment that we needed today. The investigators have said that whoever did this goes to Have Life Church. It was done in such a way that you gotta know us. If you return it in the next 24 hours, you won't go to jail. Absolutely, this is grand theft larceny because it's above $10,000. We've talked to our police officers. If it comes back in 24 hours, you're okay. Can't come here no more. I love you, but this ain't your church no more.
So, $30,000 worth of equipment was stolen. That's the narrative. He gave, the investigator said that the way it was done, that somebody in the church did it. You know, somebody knew where the stuff was and how to access it and everything. And so he said, if you bring it back within 24 hours, there will be no charges pressed. But you can't come back here no more as a parishioner. You can't come back here no more. This ain't your church home no more.
Sounds like an insurance job to me.
You know, tell me, do you think he handled that right?
No, I think that was a straight up insurance job.
Even beyond that state, where's the forgiveness in? If the person had the heart enough, just say if they had the heart enough to bring it back, if they were really convicted, you know, and they brought it back, that means that you just isolate them now. You say, oh nah, I can't mess with you right now. Is that the godly?
That means, are you a forgiving person?
Yeah.
So if you invited me over to your house and I stole money out your wife's purse, am I welcome back into your house? I told you, look, man, I feel I feel bad about what I did. I went in your wife's purse and took some money, and I gave it back to you.
I feel. See, there's a difference.
Tell me the difference.
Let me tell you. One, my house isn't a house of worship. My house isn't the house of worship.
But it's all about forgiveness,
the forgiveness, yeah, I forgive you. You're more than welcome to come.
But can I come back in your house?
You probably not. I forgive you, and I love on you for it, but you can't come in my house. But now my house. Now in my house, everybody don't have access to it. You can't. I don't let anybody in my house. But the church is designed for the sick and the lost. My house isn't.
So if I came into the church, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I stole the speakers and the microphones, and y'all caught me on camera doing it, and I brung it back because you told me you had me on camera. Am I welcome back into the house?
You certainly are.
Okay.
You certainly are.
What kind of looks would you give me while you see me walking to the church?
I'd probably be staring at you like, what the hell is this Negro stealing from the church for? You got to be a desperate brother. I pray for you and everything, but I have one. I'll be praying with one eye on you, like, Lord God, please get this thief, this thievery out of him, Lord. We ask it right now that you move this kleptomaniac.
Have you ever took anything from the church?
Heck, man. I don't play that. You gotta be out.
As a kid, you never took anything?
No. You gotta be out of your mind. From the church?
Yeah.
No, I never started no church. Now, I ain't gonna say I ain't never took anything.
What did you take?
Petty.
Who?
Some petty stuff.
Like what?
Petty stuff. Let's say, what's the most thing I did? Oh, the thing that stands out, like I said, when one of my managers made me mad, I took his cell phone, threw it across the street.
But have you ever just stole something out of the store or something?
No.
Never? You're a good kid, man.
Never. I was always scared to get caught.
That's good. You was crying when we was little all the time.
Okay.
So
okay. Okay. I ain't gonna say anything about it. But would you, if you was the pastor, would you have forgave this individual?
If I was the pastor, you can't ask me that.
Huh?
You can't ask me that.
Why not?
Because I'd have punched him in the face like Clint Eastwood.
You a deacon, man. Why you thinking differently, man? You supposed to be forgiving. You supposed to be ready for as the
I feel bad about it after I do it.
Said ready for reconciliation.
Oh yeah?
Because we supposed to be like, think about this, and I brought this up before. Jesus traveled with a man that he knew that was going to betray him.
Right.
He knew it, hindsight, but he didn't. He knew it was supposed to be, according to the will, things supposed to had transpired anyway. He wouldn't interfere, but he still traveled with him. He was still.
You know what I would say? Too bad I ain't Jesus. And bust you upside your head.
What's that song they got? Don't try me, try God. Try God. Somebody made that a long time. Don't try me, try God.
Don't try Jesus.
Yeah, try Jesus, something like that. But anyway, man, you see, we supposed to be examples,
Nah, I think he was wrong. Cause you can't be a preacher and you telling folks to follow the Bible and do one thing, and then you can't even forgive him.
Yeah,
that's a whole lot about you.
Because that's the key. That's the key. And
for the other people that go to that church, that'll make me say, you know what? Maybe that church ain't for me.
Right. Because you know what? That person, in all honesty, they might have been, not making no excuse for them or anything, but they might have been in a bad state in their life, and they probably feeling bad about it. Like, man.
But they probably needed some crack real bad.
And then you gave them an out. You say, hey, if you bring it back, I won't press charges. And they probably was honestly thinking about bringing it back or something.
But him coming back to church is you helping him and giving him another chance to be a better person.
Right.
You saying, hey, you're not welcome back here again. So where am I supposed to go?
Right.
I ain't going to church because if church is the hospital. Was we just talking about that?
Well.
That man is sick. He's sick, right?
Right.
So if you get sick, if you can't go to the hospital, where do you go?
Where you go? Right back doing what you was doing in the first place. And so, what if God looked at it in such a way? What if God looked at our sins in such a way as we're being disrespectful towards Him, or we robbing Him in some kind of way? Huh?
What are you talking about?
When I said, what if, I made the point just to say, what if God looked at our sins as robbing Him? What if He looked at us like if He wasn't forgiving of us every time we robbed Him, every time we wronged Him? What if He said, you can't come here no more? I can't give you, I can't give you grace and mercy no more. This is...
Yeah, Mr. Fatcat, what's our topic gonna be today?
I want to go into our next topic, and it's gonna cut into our main topic too. But the NBA heartbreak, man, the player sidelined by heartbreak, and that's Golden State Warriors forward Andrew Wiggins, man. He been out since December 3rd. Still hasn't returned to the court. They said they had announced that it was personal issues, but later we kind of found out something a little bit different on his situation, and it was said that his wife, his lovely old wife that he met back in college sweetheart, had been cheating on him with his best friend, and that the 2 kids that he got is not his.
Ooh, I don't know if you can play man, feeling like that, huh?
So,
what's the longest you ever been heartbroken?
Oh man, you know what? Because I'm gonna give it to you because there's degrees of heartbreak.
Okay.
So the initial stage of heartbreak, right? That's when you kind of like, the shock of it, and then when you settle down, you think about it. Then comes the kind of like if you have any, probably tears and things like that.
Oh, you cried before?
Tears yeah. Many times.
Oh.
Many times. It ain't nothing like giving somebody your heart and you end up, because you invested.
But you still ain't answered the question.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to break it down. Okay, and then it comes then down to the betrayal part. That's the anger afterwards. So I would say mine probably lasted the longest. I probably been heartbroken. Probably was 2 to 3 weeks.
So did y'all ever get back together?
Hell no. No. Once I came out of the betrayal anger phase, it made me realize that, hey, she did me a favor, But I don't know if this type of situation was to happen to me. my wife, and then my kids. I'm finding out that my kids aren't mine. That's a different type of heartbreak. That is a whole different type. My best friend. Now just picture this. Picture this.
I don't want to picture it.
No, picture this. You NBA player. This is Andrew Wiggins' career. Always touted as the top prospect coming out of high school, top prospect coming out of college. You meet your sweetheart in college. You hearing your name as possibly the next quote unquote LeBron James. They mentioning you in that kind of conversation. You end up being the number one draft pick in 2013. You get a chance to go into Cleveland getting ready to play with LeBron, but they ended up trading him to the Timberwolves. You play your career, now they looking at you as a bust, but finally you get traded to a place that wants you. You play, you win your first NBA championship. You on a high. Now you find out that your wife ain't crap. Your wife is not crap. Wait a minute, Walter. What's up, Walt? He said, this is a major situation to deal with. Betrayal and deceit on a whole different level. The children were presented as his. This not a girlfriend. This is his wife. Yep. So every time he was on the road, his best friend was in his marital bed with his wife. That's deep. That is deep. You'll be wanting to kill somebody. You know what I'm saying? That's like you dealing with two types of hurt.
But guess what?
What?
He got millions of dollars. I'll be able to deal with it. I just go make me another family.
Man, millions of dollars don't matter when it comes to the heart.
Just go make me another family.
You see billionaires killing themselves? Billionaires killing themselves.
I'm just saying, I'll make another family.
See, that's you. You be.
And I name the kids the same as the kids I had with her. I give them the same name.
But anyway, man, like I said, if anybody want to comment on that, that number is 646-564-9728. Press that 1 if you want to comment. That's a whole different, because in a nutshell, I said 2 levels. That's 3, because you're dealing with your friend, you're dealing with a wife, and you're dealing with kids that you got attached to. That's like 3 different. That's
you thought them was your kids.
Wow. You see, look at you, man. You out cold.
But you know what? I don't know. I don't know if I take it as far as not going to work.
But how long? Now, just picture, they've been together since college. So, and he been in the NBA since 2013. So that's 10 years right there. Over 10 years. So that's something. That's building your family. That's a baby that you was in the delivery room. Both of them.
Think about what his friend probably was doing. When he was out cheating, being with another woman, his friend, because that's his friend, but probably was telling his wife. That's how he got close to her. I'm just trying to put the story together. Put the story together.
You know what? See, I haven't got that far. We don't. Whether mental health is serious. The man could have been on an OJ level for real. Oh yeah. No doubt. Because you see, you talking that tough Tony stuff right now, but you don't know how you behave if that was your wife. Your wife. Of all things. Now these ain't my kid, and dude's supposed to be my dog. You supposed to be my dog, and you turn around and you did this to me. Dude, for real. For real. That's on some next level. Like, Lord, please help me to hold out because I'm about to kill somebody. You know? I don't know how he processing that. But he been out since, it had to be rough because he been out since December the 3rd.
Up there crying, big grown man. It wouldn't happen to me. I done had so many rotten, no good women by the age of 40. When that, I didn't even care no more.
So he is taking a break from basketball to deal with a situation that is mind blowing. Yeah, I don't know how well I would cope with that either. You could just imagine. I know the locker room guys is kind of like, at the same time they probably trying to act concerned, but they. He got some practical jokers probably talking about him and all that. Famous last words. Famous last words. Wouldn't happen to me. Famous last words. Yeah, I'm telling you. Everybody would like to think that.
A man, they got everybody's girl before.
Yeah.
Yeah. What can you do?
But
you can't. Man. And what if he ain't got $1 million?
But you don't think it's a different situation when it comes to wife to girlfriend? You don't think it's different?
And I think it all hurts the same.
I think it's on the lip, but okay, you say that, but at the same token, you put it to a degree where you say.
But that's why it's so important to get. Man, you need to go after a woman that you know you can get, not she wants you because you got some money. You know what I'm saying? These actors and NBA stars, they all do the same thing. They go after a fine woman. But you couldn't have her if he had no money. Come on now. Keep it real. You got to learn how to be for real with yourself. Just don't try to get something that you know you can't keep if you ain't got no money.
A girlfriend you can walk away from, a wife you have built with. Yep.
What if you had kids with a girlfriend? You can't just walk away from that, right?
You got a point.
It's either your kids are gonna miss you or the friends of the court gonna contact you.
You got a point. You got a point. But you know why I put wife at a different level though, because you trusted enough to go through the process to be like, I really trust this woman.
But he didn't go get somebody that really loved him. He wouldn't have got somebody he know he couldn't have unless he had some money.
Walter made a point. He said, that makes no sense because the friend is not a millionaire. Why would she go with the friend? He not a millionaire.
He does man though. Man could do things that you can't do. He tired. Man could probably just do it all night. He can't do it all night.
What's it? Wife is a different level of commitment than a girlfriend. It is, because you invest. When we think about it, you have yet, think about it, you have yet to walk down the aisle with a female that you think is worthy, that you deem worthy enough to take that step with. So you never took that step. But when you finally find somebody that you want to take that step with, that level of commitment is very different than just, oh, this is my woman, this is my girlfriend. Because now you invested. Now you don't put your heart into it.
So do you think he would have took it differently if that was just a girlfriend?
I wouldn't say that.
Or if that was just a baby mama, do you think he'd be hurt?
I wouldn't say. I couldn't speak on that. I doubt it, especially if he had the kids and all that, and just about the free, because there's so many elements he dealing with in that. It's so many elements that he's dealing with in that. So it's definitely, and this ties into our topic for today too. So our topic for today is there really ever a good reason to divorce? Wait a minute. Walt said you're talking in circles. First you said he basically bought her because of his money. Now you say Joe Schmo can do it all night. Makes the difference. Makes a difference.
But I want to know, what do his income have to do with the guy that's this NBA player?
Walt said yes on the is there ever really a good reason to divorce? And this is asking a question because this ties down to me and you. We had this conversation off camera about you, and this is your stance on it. You said if me and my wife been married 20 to 30 to 50 years, just had a long stretch of time being together, and she cheats on me, or what's the sense of leaving? You know, what's the sense of leaving? Hold on to it. Like, what? Explain. Okay. Well, explain your stance then.
If we've been together for 30 years and she cheat on me, I'm probably not gonna want her back. Who wants another man than tamper with?
See, now you kind of change your stance, though.
No, ain't no change stance. Period.
But why would you say? Why leave? Because who was that just somebody just?
I didn't say why leave. I say you should leave. Because I'm not gonna stay with you. You cheat on me. Ain't nothing we can talk about. Ain't no counseling. Nothing.
What about forgiveness? Huh?
What about it?
What about it? You talk. See, you talking very different than the last. Who was that recently that just?
That wasn't me. You thinking about somebody else?
No. Who was that recently that just divorced? And they were together for a long, long time, and you said it don't make no sense. Why divorce? You said that don't make no sense.
I think the woman shouldn't divorce the guy. You know, because it's never personal. When a man cheats on you 9 times out of 10, he don't care nothing about her. When a woman cheats on you, he got some feelings toward him, and I think that the feelings is worse than the actual act of having sex.
So let me ask you this. So other than cheating, right? Other than cheating, just say you're having a problem with your better half, right? You having a big problem, and y'all can't come to no kind of agreement, no conclusion to the matter. All y'all do is just argue, fuss, fight every night. You don't think that it's we done lost her. Okay, there we go. We back.
Okay. I remember that conversation. The conversation was about if y'all not really getting along. It was nothing about you. Like, if you don't have peace in the house and y'all not getting along, should you get a divorce? I say no. Because you might have 5 years of unhappiness and then 30 years of happiness. That's what I said.
Okay.
Because you just might not be happy at that time. Nobody's saying a relationship it's gonna be all happy and good every day. Come on now. This is the real world.
But let's just say every time you come home, you ain't got no peace in your house. You can't rest. You can't even close your eyes. You can't close your eyes. That's like
all you can do is work on it. You know, that's all you can do is work on it.
Do you know some guys that went through that where they They
I
can't
would
even
do that. What are you talking?
you can't even close your eyes around this little rascal. You know what I'm saying? Can't get no kind of sleep.
What I have to say about, when I went through the same thing, we had like probably out of 20 years, probably had 4 years of not being happy. And that happens.
4 years?
4.
Jesus.
4 out of 20 is still good.
I love peace.
I love peace, but the difference is that's some girlfriend stuff. But with your wife, man, y'all made those vows. Come on now.
See, the thing with me is I understand, being that I've been with my wife now, we've been married 14 years. We've been together total of like 16 years. And there's a difference between when you just have a disagreement. When you have a disagreement, me and my wife went through a period where we had a couple of little disagreements, but it wasn't nothing that turned the house upside down and things like that. That
people, they give up. They don't work on relationships now. They think they can do better, get somebody better, and then you end up by yourself. And then 10 years from then, from that time, you go get a little dog, and that's the person you're gonna have to die alone with.
So it just, so I'm trying to think situation that I could put into respect. I'm thinking about a friend of mine, right? And I told this story before about well, I can't use that because you already disagree. You said little dog. But most of these women, they love their dogs more than they love a man too. That is so crazy.
I know, that's why they end up by themselves, like a lot of women now. Because I asked a question on Facebook before, like if he didn't like your dog, he said in order for us to get married, you got to get rid of the dog. He can go. I said the most years you might get out of a dog is 14 years.
Yeah, or 10.
That's the most.
Yeah,
that's the most. So you're not gonna get a lifetime of happiness out of damn dog. Come on now. I'm talking about you having a stroke. The dog ain't gonna call 911 for you.
He ain't gonna take you to the hospital.
If you go to dialysis, the dog ain't gonna take you to the doctor, get your dialysis treatment, is it? So I don't understand it. I know I got off the subject a little bit. I'm talking about dogs, but
no, but it ties. It ties. I get what you're saying, but
yeah. But what I'm saying is, don't walk away from your marriage. I'm talking about anything can be fixed. You're just not happy now.
You know what? But it goes back to being equally yoked.
But you already stood in the church and you made that vow with that woman.
But some people married for the wrong reasons, married the wrong women.
But in the marriage vows, it don't say to be happy and smiley every day. It don't say that, right? Come on now.
But we can't.
But the major thing is, I'm not gonna even say men. Women think they can do better. They divorce these men for something so stupid, thinking you're gonna find something else, and you end up finding nothing.
I know a pastor whose son is going through this right now, where he married a Muslim woman, and they having all kinds of like disagreements. he married somebody that he wasn't equally yoked with. And they having all kinds of disagreements, all kinds of.
No, his daddy didn't install those morals on him.
He installed it with him.
That wouldn't happen.
Huh?
That wouldn't happen if he did.
Well, it didn't. You know, some people do like the prodigal son. They choose to live how they. That don't mean.
But wrong, man. I can't blame his daddy. Grown people make their own decisions. You got to deal with the decisions that you made.
Yeah. That's the thing. When you make you choose to, and you said it. I think we said it before. I was raised up to watch a man and a woman be married 70 years. I watched them be married, and then I watched a loving, perfect household. I ain't gonna say perfect, but I watched a household, a good household, and loving parents, and that didn't drink or cuss around me and all of that. But I chose to. When I grew up, I chose to still go my way and do my own thing for a little minute, you know, and so that they don't fall on how my grandparents raised me. They're just me being rebellious, want to live how I want to live. But we ultimately got a decision to make. But anybody else that's watching, if you want to comment on any of this, that number is 646-564-9728. Make sure you press that 1 if you want to be heard. Yeah, but a lot of people think, I know a couple of pastors that I talk to that are against divorce. I know me personally, I don't know how people who deal with infidelity in marriages and they choose to stay, I don't know how they get through it. Or, you know, I know some people that choose to stay, sometimes it's more of the fact that they love the person, they really don't want to let that person go. And, you know, and then to a degree that turns into almost like a selfish reason for still sticking by, because there is, I believe for everybody, there is somebody out there that is good for you, that is made for you. I believe that God made somebody for somebody, you know, out there. I believe that there is somebody out there made for you, but it's just that you gotta find that person. You believe that?
Yeah. I think I'm talking about, you really have to date people. And when you date people, you get a chance to find out how they are. Instead of just jumping into bed with somebody and making some kids. Because that's what happened a lot of times. You get making kids with somebody that you know nothing about.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You get married to somebody that you know nothing about.
Mm-hmm.
And what's gonna happen?
Yep.
It's gonna be just like that boy, that NBA player.
said God made Eve for Adam. How did that go? We talk about that all the time. But sometimes we get married all for the wrong reasons. Some of us don't want to, just because we don't want to be alone. We grab the first thing that look nice to us and just showing us some attention. Oh, I'm a take her, even though I might. The red flags are popping up, and even though I know that her background isn't kind of like quite suitable to how.
Okay, when you were dating, what was a red flag for you for a woman? You say,
The red flag was loud mouth. I just couldn't take a loud mouth. I didn't too much like a. I had a lot of just that mouth too was just, and just, you might look at me crazy, but I didn't like a woman that dress provocative.
Mm.
You know, I didn't like that because I'm thinking like, dang, you know, you wear something, you know, well, I want to go get a woman that I'm thinking about making my wife that want to wear mini skirts all the way up to her butt cheeks. Why I want that represent me? You know, I want that in my life. I want that if I was that person that just looking to sleep with a woman, but not to make my wife material.
So what you telling me? Some guys just go out there just to sleep with women?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Elementary, my dear Watson. Yeah. So definitely that. But you just look now, you know, at how you view things, and a lot of it was a lot of wasted time. It was a lot of wasted time. It was, of course, sinning can be fun, you know. Seeing was fun, but what did it get you in the long run? For some people, STDs, scarred heart.
Oh, but none of that.
Some people paying a big price for just not being careful with the heart. Just not being careful with that heart. Because if you, like you said, if you just date and you observe long enough, you'll see them red flags. Them red flags will fly out.
Yeah, you can only be fake hold up your front for so long.
Yeah.
It's gonna, all you got, you know what you got to do? If you just seen that person angry or mad, you gonna see him.
Oh yeah. Because it's gonna come out. It's definitely gonna come out. Yeah, because. But once again, if you watching and you want to comment on any of this, that number is 646-564-9728. Make sure you press that 1 if you want to be heard on here. But other than that, okay, you said.
Have you ever been in a relationship that started off so good? You were so happy, and then all of a sudden
it just went to crap.
She just switched up and started showing her real self.
Yes.
You was like, "What the hell is this?"
And that's the relationship that hurts so much, because it takes a lot for us as men to give our hearts, you know, because I don't know about you, but I be like, matters of the heart. It's like when you get with a woman, it's like jump rope, like waiting to jump in that rope, and you just like, should I get in there at this time? Should I do it? Or should I just stay back? Should I do that? Then when you finally decide to just give your heart, just go. I'm gonna jump in right here. I'm just gonna give her my heart. I'm gonna throw caution to the wind. I'm gonna trust that this woman loves me enough to not hurt me or do this thing. I'm just gonna. My guy, you keep disappearing, huh?
Yeah, my battery keep dying.
Oh, okay. But anyway, man. So yeah, but it's rough. Love is rough for.
But I think that's what a lot of guys do. They get with these women before they really get to know them, and they make kids with them.
Yeah.
Then you make them kids. You stuck. You ain't necessarily stuck with that woman, but you stuck with that situation for 18 years.
Oh yeah.
Being stuck can mean having to deal with her when you go see a child. Go through the process of friends of the court. Mm-hmm. Come on now, who needs that in their life?
Right. So let me ask you, other than infidelity, and I know pretty much you said disagreements, you don't see no reason to go there. So let's just say, you know, put it, if she's just an addict.
What you mean?
Like if your wife turned out to be
A dope fiend?
An addict. And I'm not just saying just dope. Just say she's a gambler. She's bad with money.
But don't you think I would know that before I married her?
Huh?
Don't you think I would know that before I married her?
Hey, hey, Pastor. Yeah, but sometimes addicts can hide that stuff real good.
I don't know.
So if your wife turned out to be an addict, a gambler, or a substance abuser that you can't even close your eyes and just, do you think that's a good reason?
You know what we can do? We can seek counseling for that, but we can't seek no counseling for somebody cheating. You got to go, baby. Ain't nothing else to talk about. Because let me tell you, with the whole cheating thing, she can go out cheating, come back and give you AIDS. My heart and my body hurt.
You don't think if she's a crack addict that she can turn around and do that?
No, first you said gambling, not crack.
But okay, but
come on. Nah, I can't deal with no crackheads.
see. So, but what's the difference?
It's a whole lot of difference. Somebody on crack?
What's the difference? Y'all can work through that.
I can't work through no crackhead problems. I'm not a counselor.
Y'all can go seek help.
No, she can go seek help. I ain't seeking nothing but a divorce lawyer.
So wow. So really, see, you done switched all the way around. You done,
nothing. That's my stance.
You done switched it all the way around. You switched all the way around. You did. You switched it all the way around because it ain't no different. Because if she's a gambler, you don't think
substance abuse is different.
You don't think she'll turn to, if she don't got no money to gamble with, that she'll turn around and start stealing or tricking to get that money to go.
I see you never been around a crackhead before. Huh? Crackheads, they sell their kids for some crack.
No, I can't say I've really been around.
Yeah, I'm off. I couldn't even deal with chicks that smoke weed, so I know I ain't dealing with no crackhead.
But have you seen? See, I got a chance working at a casino. I got a chance to see gambling addicts and how they act.
But did you see any body gamblers saying, "Oh, for a chip,
yeah,
we go in the back room"?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. It happened all the time when they built them hotels in that casino. Man, it was a lot of them going up in them rooms, them hotel rooms, to do something for some change. Strange.
But a little sex ain't never killed nobody. But crack have.
Tell that to God.
You can't. Come on, man.
I was just saying. I'm just saying. Come on. What you say?
No, you asked me. You ain't say
STDs. STDs, AIDS, all that. Sex ain't killed nobody. Did a lot of killing to me.
I know, but I'm sorry. I can't be even no crackhead.
Wow.
A crackhead would do anything for that drug.
And a gambling addict would do it too. They'll steal from you and everything.
But a crack, what if they got a gambling habit and they on crack?
I don't know how that worked. I don't know how that would work.
I don't know how that would work with me staying with a crackhead.
See, but the only thing that made me deal with this conversation
90 seconds
right here is because you brought up the fact that you said in the beginning you said this, because I'm trying to think. So
if your wife got on crack, you'll stay with her?
Yes, I would.
You a good man.
I was trying to get my baby help. I couldn't leave my wife out there just to be like that. I'd be like, come on, shake it.
60 seconds.
I have to do her like Black Snake Moan, chain her up or something, you know, and start praying, you know. But anyway, man, I know you about to be silly. I know you.
Oh no, I'm not.
Pastor said a whole lot of mess. Yeah, but I ain't saying it's easy. But hey, I would hope my wife stayed with me if I became a crackhead.
I don't think your wife stayed with you though.
I've got to sell some of these double eggs. But anyway, man.
Look at the camera and give me a crack look.
Anyway, we want to thank
10 seconds.
everybody for tuning in to the Fatcat Show. Thank you, Pastor. Thank you, Minister Walter Reed, and everybody else that tuned in. And we up out of here, y'all. Peace. We out. Deuces.